Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am super excited for this YouTube today. We are literally just going off an easy 7K run, getting settled back into Dubai, and then I am going to talk you through some incredible events I have got coming up next year, so I am so excited for. So let's get going. Out on the run, 6.5 km, it's very hot. It's going to take a little bit of time to adapt back to this for sure. Heart rate just doesn't sit low, even though I'm running at least 0.4 of a minute slower per kilometre than I normally do, but it is what it is. We roll with the punches, we get it done, and we keep turning up. Wow, that was humbling. It's really hot. I did a 5K the other day. Super loud here, isn't it? I did a 5K the other day and my heart rate definitely sat a little bit lower. Today, on my, well, apparently according to my straps, sometimes I do wonder how much sweat interferes with the reading of my heart rate, but ultimately that definitely felt tougher. It wasn't enjoyable. But we got it done. So I got a 7K done, a 6:10 pace. Again, for me, normally in the UK, I could do a half marathon at 6:10 pace and my heart rate be lower than it was on that one. So yeah, it's definitely going to just take a little bit of time and adaptation. But the positive is, obviously the temperature is going to keep going down. So every week that I run, I'll get more adaptive. But every week that I run, it will get cooler as well. So it will become a lot easier to run fitness. Over the last 19 months, I have been training every single week. So in total now, I have only missed 5 runs over the last 19 months of having 3 runs programmed every single week. So I've been super consistent with my running. Obviously, we did the first marathon at 4:10. I did my second marathon at 3:57. And then I just ran my fastest ever half marathon at 1 hour 46, and I think going back over those and the preps and the things that I've managed to accomplish through them, I certainly know that I'm not done. And something that's come over me in the last 6 weeks is that I am just getting started. So I need to challenge myself with something greater than what I have achieved now. And for me, like, that's just going to be something that helps me thrive even more through like certain aspects of my life and through business, relationships, friendships, and you know, the most important thing is in my mind. And I think about the strength, the changes, the things that I've been through in the last couple of years and how I have been able to overcome them and push past them through just learning so much about myself and what running has given me. And on the back of that, like, it pushes me to my newest challenges. And like these challenges are ultimately going to be the toughest that I've had. And as much as I enjoyed the half marathon distance, it was much more sustainable. It was easier to navigate with training. It was, you know, so easy to have an everyday life whilst training for this half marathon compared to like what a marathon prep brings and the commitments and sacrifices that it takes in order to you know, pursue an incredible outcome. Based off of that, I am now going to be obviously putting myself through probably the biggest sacrifice that I've ever had to make in order to achieve the next goals that I've got. So obviously now we're back in Dubai, all of my training is going to be done here in the lead up to this next event. And, you know, through the time to the next event, which is going to be April 2024, I am going to be running the London Marathon, and I am going to be aiming for a sub 3:50 marathon. Oh, it gives me shivers thinking about it because it feels so unachievable to take 7 minutes off a marathon, because in relative, when the faster you get, the harder you have to work for smaller gains. And when you start pushing under that 4 hours as a female, it becomes tough. You know, taking 7 minutes off of that is going to be, it's going to be tough. Obviously, all my training is going to be done here, and you know the current temperatures are about 38 degrees. So it's going to take some training. It's going to take some commitment. It's going to take some sacrifice in order to pursue this incredible goal of getting, you know, at least a 350 marathon in April. Obviously, the things we have to contend with the April marathon in London as well is the fact that most people end up running 2 kilometers more than the marathon. And my goal is to get 350 on the chip timer. So even if I end up running like 45K instead of 42K, the goal is to get the chip timer at 3:15, not the watch, because most marathons end up being longer than your watch. So that's a big push goal for me. You know, ultimately it could end up being like way over 10 minutes that I need to take off of the marathon, and it's a stretch goal. So when you set goals, what a lot of people do is they set what they would put it in brackets like realistic goals, and that's not what a goal is for. A goal is, we call them stretch goals. A goal is to push you so far outside your comfort zone that you don't even think it's possible. And for me, the game is the pursuit of proving myself wrong, proving myself right, that it is possible. You know, that's the game for me, the prep, the challenges, the unknown, the uncertainty, and knowing on the day, if I turn up to the London Marathon and I don't hit that goal, knowing that I did everything that I possibly could to hit it. And if not, we go back to the drawing board and we work harder and we do it again at a later date. So that's the goal there. The scariest thing is that's not the biggest goal that I have. I have signed up to run a 100-kilometer ultra marathon in July. So July 2024. So that's not even that long away. That's like 10 months away. So for me, that is a massive, scary goal. And the April marathon will be a prep run for a 100K ultra, which is obviously 2.5 marathons in one day, no break. That will be amazing because that will be an experience that I would have never had before. And the most amazing thing about that is that it's going to be an opportunity to have my friends and family support me and meet me at checkpoints on the way, and just be in there with me and us do it as a team rather than a me thing. So yeah, that's the big scary one, that one. The marathon scares me, but nowhere near as much as this one. And for me, that's something that I am excited about. You know, I feel that I'm destined for more, and I need to discover it. I need to uncover it. I need to see, for me, I need to see what I'm capable of, how far I can push myself. And there's no doubt that that's going to push me way beyond my realms. So yeah, they are the goals that I am working towards. In between those, we are going to be working on getting faster, really working on my speed through the latter part of this year. I'm just building up strength again in the gym. The reason being is, one, I need to become more adaptable to the temperature, and two, the faster I get now, the quicker and easier I'll be able to run the big runs next year. So as much as the easy aerobic will come into play next year, this year is the opportunity, 2023 is the opportunity to get as fast as humanly possible in order to achieve these things a lot easier. So we'll be pushing for some 10K PBs and some solid half marathon PBs over the course of that period in time. But the main focus really is that getting ready. All of everything that I do, every single run I do every single week now, everything that I put in my body, everything I think about is going to be with the intent of what is the best position that I can get myself in next year. And for me, it's not about booking a marathon next year and then worrying about it when I get to next year. The minute it's booked, the minute we start focusing on it, and the longer the prep, the more work I put in, the better the outcome will be. So that is super exciting for me, and I'm absolutely pumped. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Welcome to the Dubai series of getting freaking hot and sweaty out in those temperatures, but getting as fast as humanly possible to prep for what is going to be probably the biggest year of my life. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. See you later.